So this is an ongoing project of Cipriano Music. This is your completely handmade instrument,
yes,
all solid.
Yes.
All solid wood. The top is?
The top is Sitka spruce, original Sitka spruce, and the back and side are East Indian rosewood, which is a highly prized rosewood in the luthiery world right now. After Brazilian rosewood, of course.
Right.
And again, this is East Indian rosewood fingerboard. This is a mahogany neck, and yeah, it's all wood. There is no plastic on the guitar.
Sticker. There's no plastic on the guitar. Very important. And yeah.
This is a finished instrument. This is the finishing is being processed right now. It's in the
Is there
final
anything
stages.
that initial stage you can show us?
I'm building one OM model right now. I can show it to you.
So, can you tell me what is happening here?
I'm building this OM model right now, and this is an OM with a cutaway. As you can see, this is a cutaway section here. This is a beautiful set of East Indian rosewood, and I've bent it using a steam bending method, and this is called a mold. It is bent on a form and then put in a mold. There are two different things, and these are called spreaders. We just spread them out, and I still have to put a little more spreaders to make it exactly conforming to the sides. And this is called a neck block, which is a very thick one, as it should be, and this is called a tail block. These both are mahogany, and there will be a dovetail joint in this where the neck will attach to the body.
Okay, so this is like an initial stage of the project.
This is initial. This is the first thing. The rim. This is called a rim. This is the rim of a guitar which we build, and then after it is put in this mold, the rim does not leave the mold at all. The whole guitar gets built in the mold, and subsequently we will be adding different things to this. Mainly the first thing that will be attaching to it is called, these are called curved linings. These are mahogany, which we have, these slots we make by hand, equi-spaced, and then they glue to the rim of the guitar in this fashion. So what it does is basically it not only reinforces the side, but it also gives it a bigger surface area for the top and the back to glue on. Yeah. Because if you see, the side is just 2.2, 2.3 mm. It's very less for the top or the back to glue onto. So the curved lining adds strength, it reinforces, plus it adds a good wide gluing surface.
Right. I think this is the neck also you have built. This is for some other guitar?
This neck is from another ongoing project. Right now we are doing some fret work on it.
Yeah.
So, and this is for a modified dreadnought model. This is again a mahogany. All mahogany, and this is all AAA grade mahogany, AAA grade ebony, and good tuners. So
just because it's a spruce or a mahogany is not important. The grade is also important.
The grade is very important, and which region it comes from.
That is also
generally
important.
We see cheaper guitars; they are just called as spruce top guitars.
Right.
Whereas there is no information about what spruce it is, which region it is coming from. Why I specify region and the type of spruce? Because according to tradition and over the centuries, certain kinds of spruce have known to have certain tonal properties. There is no good spruce, bad spruce. There is spruce of different varieties. You have to work with it. You have to understand the flexibility of it, the strength of it, the weaknesses of it, and you have to work according to it. You have to brace it accordingly. You have to voice it accordingly. So when I say cheaper guitars have bad spruce, it's not that way. Just that the manufacturers have not paid attention to the spruce and its stiffness and flexibility, and just randomly braced it with a standard bracing pattern, and basically they kill the wood. So that happens.
So this is what you get when you are doing a handmade specialized instrument?
Yes. When we are hand building, we brace every spruce in a certain way, of course, according to tradition. Sometimes some modern techniques we use, and there are some modern patterns also which we use. But then we stiffen according to the stiffness and flexibility of the spruce. We work with that particular spruce. We don't have any particular thickness and height of the bracing. This is this, and it's not standard across. We voice the instrument. So when we are building instruments, we have to know what we are building for, whom we are building for, whether it is a live performer, whether he is a studio musician, or whether he's a general artist, just playing at home or making videos for YouTube. So all guitars are made to sound great, regardless of where it is being used. but we take certain points into consideration while specifically building it for a studio artist, where he will be using a microphone. So there certain aspects of guitar building we take it very seriously, like there should not be any boomy sound in the guitar. Overpowering bass should not be there. It should be great sounding. Again, what is great, what is bad is a mix.
Subjective.
It's just subjective. It's subject to every person's liking and disliking that way.
Also, what all instruments do you build? What all types of instruments?
I mostly build guitars, electric and acoustic, and I build mandolins also from time to time. I build electric violins, not acoustic violins. I build electric violins. I have built one electric cello. I have built one electric upright bass also, and basically stringed instruments.
I think we can also check out like what are you working on in repairs also.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So this is. Can you explain what is happening here?
Yeah, sure. Apart from building instruments, I do restorations from time to time, and a very interesting project came my way a few weeks ago, just after the lockdown has opened up, so-called. As you can see, this is a very beautiful maple back of a upright bass, or a double bass, what generally people call. So this bass is made in Germany, and it's
What is the year of?
From my research, I've sent pictures of these instruments, broken instruments, to some luthiers in Europe and also. They are of the opinion that it is from the 1890s to the 1910s, 1920s rather. During that period, based on how the tuning machines are, based on how the arching of the top is. So, but still it's a subject of debate because this is a factory-made instrument. This is not a luthier-made instrument.
Right.
And during that period of time in Europe, there were many factories making instruments on a large scale. So there is no year of manufacturing, but from the style of its construction,
but it's at least 100 years old.
It's definitely more than 100 years old.
So this goes right here, and
yeah.
This is the...
So this belongs to a very old gentleman, and he happened to sell it to another musician in Bombay who got in touch with me for repairs and restoration of this project.
Right.
And this upright, basically, for a normal musician, they will think this instrument is dead. But no, it's not so. It's for me, it's in great condition. Why? Because we have to understand what glue has been used. Why these things have opened up. When we see the side ribs of the instrument have come off, they have come off beautifully. The wood has not broken anywhere because this was made using hide glue or animal glue or fish glue, what some people call. This glue used to be made with parts of animal hides and bones melted together and formed into glue. Basically, there is gelatin in this glue which acts like a glue. So basically, after 100 years, the bacteria has eaten up this glue, and that is why these pieces have just come off very cleanly. So if you see, there is no wood damage on the edges. It's just pieces which have come off together, and it's my job here to clean every bit of these, get rid of all the old residual glue and put it together as one instrument. So this is a beautiful spruce top of the instrument. As you can see, there's a huge crack in the center because of humidity conditions and age. It is coming apart, so I have to get all of this apart and put it together in the way it should be.
This also looks like a very vintage instrument.
Yeah.
This is Hofner, right?
Yeah, this is a very beautiful Hofner from the early 1960s. I think it is 1965. I checked a few models on the website, on the internet rather, not on the website. And I think this is mid 60s to early 1960s. And it has Alnico pickups over here, a very older design pickups, and beautiful tone controls and switching possibilities in the guitar. And this guitar basically was in 5-6 pieces, and I've tried to put it together over the past few months, and soon I'll be restringing this and it'll be ready to sing again.
So that was the tour of the workshop, what happens at Cipriano Music, the building, the repairing and all of that. And hope you like this video, and you can leave any kind of doubts and we'll try to answer that. And hopefully we can do this kind of informative videos more again. Thank you again, Mr. Auddie D'souza. It was nice having you over at John's Music.
Thank you, Prince.
See you again. Bye.